In this video, we're going to be completing the graphic organizers for our story about the American flag. So in your packet of materials for the American flag, I would like for you to find this image, this picture of the four doors, and go ahead and pull that out of your bag. It needs to be this particular one because these are different sizes and a different one will not fit in your book correctly. So please pull the one from the American flag packet. And if you recall from the text, we did annotate our story about the American flag, and I have just copied that and put it here. If you want to turn to that page in your workbook, it's on page 9 of your textbook. So if you want to look at your own annotation, it's going to be there. And eventually this image that we're working on will sit right there. So that's what we're working on. Okay, so I want you to open the door that says topic. So this is the door that we're working on. Open that door up so that you're looking at just a blank space. And the topic of this passage, we've already identified it, is the American flag. So the topic, in 2 or 3 words, what is this passage about? The American flag. And if you want to highlight it, you certainly may. That just gives you practice with the colors, learning the colors that we're using. So the American flag is our topic. So close that door and then open the one under it, about main idea. And it says, what about the topic? Who cares? What's the point? And this is the one where we want to have a sentence. Main ideas really need to be in sentence form. So capitalize the colors and patterns of the American, and you always capitalize America. Always capitalize American flag. So you see how I'm telling you more about the topic. The topic is the American flag. Specifically, the colors and patterns of the American flag have meaning. They were not just chosen because they're pretty. There are meanings to those symbols and patterns and colors. So we're going to use that as our main idea. And if you notice, it's the same sentence that we highlighted in our story. I wouldn't expect to find anything in this story about the Russian flag. This is a story about the American flag. So it will relate to the topic in a very specific way. Okay, let's close that door. If you need more time, just stop your video, no problem. And on the next one, let's open the door about structure. How is the passage built? What is the framework? So the structure of this passage is an informational text. Its purpose is to tell me information. So the purpose is to tell me information and facts. A lot of reading tests will ask you questions about the author's purpose. So this is helping us get ready for those. And this is the one thing that's not highlighted. This one refers to the overall, all of the colors combined help me figure out the structure of the passage. Close that door and then let's open the keywords door. Are there important keywords? Yes, there are, because we're talking about patterns and colors. And so there are 5 of these. We're talking about stars and stripes. Those are patterns or symbols. And then the 3 colors on the flag are red, white, and blue. And you can put those in any order. It doesn't matter. But those are the key words that the author, in this case me, used to get you to understand what I want you to know about the flag. So I chose the keywords that explain my main idea. Okay, and you can put this piece back into your bag. We'll use it in just a little while when we put we put the pieces into the book. I'll show you how to do that. So just put that piece back in the bag and then go ahead and pull out this piece for me. It looks like a flower when it's open. And you have the word glue, so you're looking at the word glue. Okay? This is very important. You're looking at that word glue. Okay, on this flap, I want you to write the word stripes. Okay, stars is the other pattern. You recognize these? Stripes, stars. Then what are the 3 other keywords that I'm missing? Red, white, and blue. So these are the keywords that we pulled out when we annotated. Those are the things in yellow. And this time I needed 5 of them. If you remember back to the one on the seasons, there were 4 seasons. And so we only needed 4. But in this particular graphic, I need 5 of them because I have 5 keywords in my annotation. So make sure that your piece looks like this. And then turn it over so that the word glue is down on the table. And then you're looking at this. This is the other side of this picture. And the first thing that we need to put in there, do you remember, is the main idea. So we're going to say that same sentence again. The colors and patterns of the American flag, I always capitalize America, have meaning. Okay, so that's that dandy main idea sentence yet again. Okay. And then let's go ahead and make the details. And remember, this is the picture for stripes. So on the back of the stripes tab, we're going to put in some details. And I'm going to zoom in so I can see what I'm doing. So for stripes, it tells us that they represent rays of sunlight. And I'm not using sentences here. I am just giving you bare bones. So why did the designers want stripes? Because they look like rays of sunlight. Our flag has 13 stripes, and that includes the red and the white, and that means or represents the 13 original colonies. And if you don't know what those are, that's coming. So just hang with me and I'll teach you about those very soon. So on the back of your stripes tab, you have the details that relate to the stripes. These are the pink things that we did in our annotation. Okay, let's back over to stars. So this is the flap for stars. And it tells me that there are 50 stars. Why? Because there are 50 states. There is a star for each state. And why did they choose stars? What's the purpose of a star? Why not a box or a circle? The stars remind us of the heavens, because when you think of stars, you think of the sky, and that reminds me of lofty goals. Americans have high goals, high aspirations to do great things. So the stars remind us that we aim for the sky. We can do anything in this great country. Okay, coming on around. Let me take a peek. Red, white, and blue. This one is red. So what is the color red? Why did they choose red? Well, red stands for bravery and valor. Remember, valor is courage in difficult situations. Great courage in the face of danger. So that color red is a symbol of bravery and valor. White is a symbol for, do you remember? What do you think of when you think of white? Purity. White as snow. Cleanness. Purity and innocence. That's what our passage tells us. And remember, for this one, this is very important. I'm pulling these out of the passage. I'm not making them up. They have to come from my story. They're the things that I highlighted in that pink color. So nothing in here is what I've made up. It has to come from the text itself. Okay, finally, blue. What does the color blue represent? Why didn't they choose purple? Or why didn't they choose orange? They chose blue because it means three things. It stands for justice. It stands for vigilance. And vigilance, remember from your vocabulary word, is careful watching. And perseverance, never, ever giving up. So that color blue represents those three things: justice, fairness, careful watching, and never giving up. So when I say to you that the colors and patterns of the American flag have meanings, this is what they mean. This is the information that I am trying to get you to comprehend. Okay, we have completed the graphic organizers. Just go ahead and put this back in your bag. In a little while we'll glue it on, but for now just go ahead and put it back in your packet, and I'll do a video with you to show you how to put this together. So I'll see you in the next video. I believe it is a writing exercise or maybe some new grammar rules. I can't remember, but I'll see you in the next one. Until then, have a good day.